low light, nice smells, and no phone. These are the basic three ingredients for me to do a social battery reset, which is very often required, I'm realizing, living in a city like Tokyo and as someone who's quite easily overstimulated, especially as I get a bit older. So I'm 37 now, for context, and I wouldn't say I'm an introvert necessarily. Everything that I say after this might contradict that, however. I'm able to be extroverted, but I tend to get overstimulated very easily by even things like noise, crowds, very bright lighting, and, trains and tight spaces and people like being... I really chose the right city to be in, right? The most densely populated city in the world. Tokyo, oops. But because I do live here, I've had to develop ways to deal with that. And as I mentioned before, low lighting, good smells, and no phone are three things that I can kind of use to bring myself back to myself. Low lighting makes me feel safe and calm, and taking my phone away for a while stops me from the endless barrage of shit that comes in. And aromatherapy is really, it's always been really useful for me. I've always loved incense, and I've always loved candles, and good fragrances as well, like perfumes, aftershaves, and things like that. A tidy space is another thing that really brings me a lot of calm. And I'm sure pretty much everybody would be calmed by these things. So if you are finding that you're like me and you're very easily overstimulated, try these things out. It can save me from going over the edge. And if I have gone over the edge, it can take me back pretty quickly. So just some tips from probably a closet introvert, actually, at this point.